Oh, it came on my ears like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stilling and giving odor. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that, notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as a seed, not enters there. Of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy, that alone is high fantastical.
Will you go hunting, my lord?
What, curio?
The hart.
Why, so do I, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the art pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart. My desires like fell and cruel hounds e'er since pursue me. What? Well, how now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaids do return this answer. The element itself to 7 years' heat shall not behold her face at ample view, but like a claustress she veiled walk, and water once a day her chamber round, with eye offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, that she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame, to pay a debt of love but to her brother. How will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affection else that live in her? From liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones are all supplied and filled. Her sweet perfections with one self came, away before me to sweet beds of flowers. The thoughts lie rich and turn to the flowers.
What country, friends, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he's in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned, but think you, sailors?
It is the chance that you yourself will be saved.
My poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
I will, madam, and comfort your chance, assure yourself that after our ship did split, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, find himself, courage and hope, both teaching him to practice. Like Arion on a dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves, so long as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. My known escape unfolded to my hope, and thy sweet search for authority, the like of him. Knowst thou this country?
I, madam, and I was bred and born on throughout Trough from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke in nature, as a name.
What is his name?
Orsino.
Orsino! I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late. For about a month ago, I went from hence. 'Twas fresh murmur, as you know. What the great ones do, the less will prattle of. And then he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
Ooh la la. A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count, who died some 12 months since, who left her in the protection of his son, her brother, who surely also died. They say she hath abjured the sight and company of men.
Oh, that I serve that lady, and not be delivered unto the world till I've made mine own occasion know what my estate is.
That were hard to compass, she'll admit to no kind of suit. No, not the Duke's.
There's a fair behavior in thee, Captain, and though that behavior with a beauteous wall does oft end in pollution, I see in thee that thou hast a mind that suits with thy fair and outward character. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously, conceal me what I am, and be my guide, for such a disguise shall happily become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will make me very worth his service. May else, to time I will commit, only shape thou silence to my wit.
Be his eunuch, and your meat I'll be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on!
Wordplay means my niece to take the death of her brother thus. I am sure that cares an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier o' night. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hours.
Why, let her accept before accepted.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I can find myself no better than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in. So these boots, if they be not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday. And of a foolish knight you brought in one night here to be her wooer.
Who, Sir Andrew Aguichi?
Aye, he.
He's as tall as any in Ilaria.
What's that to the purpose?
Oh, he had 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all these ducats. He's a very fool and prodigal.
Fine, that you say so. He plays of the viol the gambours and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word by word, without book, and hath all good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed almost natural. For besides that being a fool, he's a great quarreller. But that he hath the gift of a coward to ally himself in the gust he hath of quarrelling, 'tis thought among the prudent to he have a gift of a grave.
By this hand, there's scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him, who are
They that add moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
with drinking health to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there's a passage in my throat and drink in Ilaria. What branch? Castillo Vogio, for here comes Sir Andrew Aguichi.
How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good Mistress Accost, I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is fronter, thwarter, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
If thou let part so, Sir Andrew, wouldst thou mightst never draw sword again?
If you part so, mistress, I would I might never draw sword again. Do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Marry me you shall have, and here's my hand.
Now, sir, thought is free. I pray you, bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart, what's your knit for?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your gist?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
Aye, sir, I have them at my fingers' ends. Now when I let go your hand, I am barren.
O knight, thou lackest a cup of canary. When did thy see these so put down?
Never in your life, I think, unless you see canary put it down. Methinks sometimes I've no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I'm a great eater of beef, and I believe that does harm to my wit.
Past question.
If I thought that, I'd forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, dear knight?
Pourquoi? What is pourquoi? Do or not do? And would I have bestowed that time in the yards that I had in fencing, dancing, and bear baiting? Had I but followed the arts.
Then thou hast had an excellent head of hair.
Why would that have mended my hair?
Past question, for thou seest it will not grow by nature.
But it becomes me well enough, does it not?
Excellent. I hope to see the housewife put thee between her legs and spin it off.
Faith, I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, and if she be, it's 4 to 1 she'll nothing of me. The count to your heart if I lose her.
Oh, she'll have none of the count. She will not match any above her degree, neither estate, wit, nor year. I have heard her swear it. Toot, there's still life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the strangest mind. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
What is that? Art thou good at the black bottom?
Faith, is any man in Illyria?
What is thy excellence in the grizzly?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
Can't cut the mutton today.
And I think I have the back trick simple, as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore these gifts a curtain before them?
Shall we set about some revels?
What else shall we do? Or were we both not born under Taurus?
Taurus? That's sides and heart.
No, sir, it's legs and sides. Let me see the caper. Ha, higher. Ha, excellent.
If the Duke continued these favors toward you, Cecilia, you are much like to be advanced. The Duke hadn't known you but 3 days, and already you are known, a stranger.
Well, you either fear his humor, my negligence, that you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
Thank me. Oh, here comes the count!
Who's that, Cesario? Ho!
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Send you my aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I will have to thee the book, even in my secret cell. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access, stand at her door, and tell me there that fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my lord. If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as I spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous and leave all civil bounds, rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her or discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend a better thy youth than an Annuncio's more brave aspect.
Oh, I think it not, sir.
Dear lad, believe it. Diana's lip is no more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as a maiden's organ, shrill and sound. All the semblance of a woman's part. I know thy consolation is right after this affair. Attend him. One of you attend him. Both of you, for I myself invest the least in company. Prosper, woman, this, and thou shalt live as freely as thine lord, to call this fortune's thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet, a barful strife. Whoe'er I woo, myself would be his wife.
Either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips, so wide as a bristle may enter in the way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Make that good?
He shall see none fear.
A good Lenten answer. I can tell thee where that saying was born of, I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
In the wars, and may you be bold to say in your foolery.
Well, God give them wisdom that have it, and those that are fools, let them use their talents.
You are resolute then?
I am but resolute on but 2 points.
That if one breaks, the other will hold, or if both break, your stockings fall.
Apt in good faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, he would be as witty as a piece of Eve's flesh as any in Illyria.
Peace, you rogue, no more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely to her back.
Which and be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that I'm sure I have thee, may very oft prove fools. And I, that are sure I'm lack thee, may very oft prove a wise man. If this simple syllogism will not amend, it will not, what remedy? For there's no true flower but calamity, to beauty's a flower. God bless thee, lady. Did you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady.
No, dear, I bade them take away you. Go to, you're a dry fool. I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
2 faults, Madonna, that food and good counsel will not amend. Forgive the dry fool drink, then the fool is not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he cannot, let the butcher mend him. Anything that's mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin. And sin that mends is but patched with virtue. If this simple syllogism will not amend, if it will not, what remedy? For there's no true couple but calamity, so beauty's a flower.
Dear, I bade them take away you.
Misprision in the highest degree. Lady, Cupid's non facet Monica. That's as much as say I were not motley in my brain. Good lady, give me leave to prove you a fool. Can you do it? Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechize you for it, Madonna. Good Madonna's virtue, answer me.
Well, dear, for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good lady, why mournest thou?
Good fool, my brother's dead.
I think his soul's in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul's in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul, being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlewomen.
What do you think of this fool, Malvolio? Doth she not mend?
Yes, and shall do to the pangs of death shake her. Infirmity, that decays the wise, doth ever make the better fool.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmary, and the better increasing your folly.
What say you to that, Malvolio?
My more your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw her put down the other day with an ordinary fool that has no more brain than a stone. out of her gall already. Unless you laugh and Mr. occasion to her, she is gagged. Protest I take these wise men that crow so at these set kind of fools no better than the fools zanies.
Oh, Malvolio, you are so sick of self-love. And to be generous, guiltless, and free of disposition is to take those things for bird balls that you think cannon bullets. There is no reprove in a wise man, though he do nothing but fool. No reprove man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Now Mercury and thee with leasing, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desired to speak with you.
From the town Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam, 'tis a fair young man and well attended.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman!
Oh, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the count, I am sick, are not at home. Do what you will to dismiss it. Now, dear, you see how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoken to us, Madonna, thy eldest son, whose skull don't cram with brains. What likely with the most be a matter?
By my honor, how drunk. Who is he at the gate?
A gentleman.
A gentleman? What kind of gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman. Click up the pickle hearing. How now, thoughts?
Good, Sir Toby. How you come by so early by this lethargy?
Luxury? I defy luxury, and there's one at the gate.
What is he?
Let him be the devil. If he will, I care not. Give me faith, I say. Well, it's all one.
What's a drunken man like, fool?
Like a madman, like a fool, madman, and a drowned man. One draft above he makes him a fool, a second mads him, and a third drowns him.
Go seek the coroner, let him sit on my cuz, for he's in the 3rd degree of drunk. He's drowned. Go seek after the madman.
He's but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He is fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you, or no?
What personage of years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. As a squash is before 'tis a peas cod, or codling when 'tis almost an apple. 'Tis with him in standing water, between boy and man. He's very well favored, and he speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk were scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call him my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls!
Give me my bill. Put it over my face. We shall hear his nose everything once again.
The Honorable Lady of the House, which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will?
Oh, most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the Lady of the House, for I never saw her. I would loathe to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it. But beauties, let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable, even to the least sinister usage.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I study, and that question's out of my part. But gentlemen, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart, but by the very face of mouth, I swear I'm not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Well, if you are she, you do usurp yourself, for what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But that is from my commission. I will, on with my speech in your praise, then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
But I've taken great pains to con it, and 'tis poetical.
Well, it is the more like to be vain. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gate, and allowed your approach rather to run at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of mood with me to be skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good Swabber, I'm to hold here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady?
Tell me your mind.
I am a messenger.
Yet you have some hideous manner to deliver. For the courteous bit so fearful, speak your office.
What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhood. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the room alone. We shall hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, the first of his heart.
I've heard it. It is nothing but heresy. Have you no more to say?
Madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission for your lord to negotiate with my face? You are out of your text, but we shall show you the picture. It's not all that.
Oh, excellently done if God did all.
'Tis in great, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
Oh, 'tis beauty truly blent, which red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive. If you leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
I will not be so hard-hearted, sir. I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty. An inventory to my will, as item, 2 lips indifferent red, item, 2 gray eyes with lids to them, item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Have you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompense, though you were crowned the non-prial of beauty.
Your master does know my mind, but I cannot love him.
If I did love you in my master's flame, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate and call upon my soul within the house. Write royal cantons of condemned love and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Halloo to the reverberant hills and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! You shall not lie between the elements of earth and air, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, but my estate as well, I'm a gentleman.
Go return you to your lord. I cannot love him. But if you were to come again and tell me how he takes it, here, I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I'm no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love makes his heart of flint that you shall love, and let his fervor like yours be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes and my state as well, I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give vital blazing. Not so fast, soft, soft. What if the master were the man? How now? For thou, even one so quickly may catch the plague. How now, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Go chase after that peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring with me. Tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter up with his lord, or hold his hopes high. I am not for him. Hie thee, Malvolio.
I will, madam, at your service.
I know not what fear to find. Fate, ourselves we do not owe. For what is discreet must be, and this must be so.
Longer, nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I shall ask of you your leave, so that I may bear my evils alone.
Let me yet know of you whether you are bound.
Note soon, sir. My determinate voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I'm willing to keep in. Therefore, it charges me in manners the rather to express myself. You must know me then, Antonio, for my name is Sebastian, which I call Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian Messalin, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him, myself, and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens been pleased, we would not have been here. But you, sir, alter that. For some hours before you took me from the breach of sea, was my sister drowned?
Alas the day!
A lady, sir, though it said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. And though I could not with such estimable wonder overfar believe that, I will boldly publish her. She bore a mind that envy could not but call fair. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown remembrance with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Ah, good Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, then let me be your servant.
If you will undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare you well at once. My bosom is so full of kindness that I am yet so near the manners of my mother, that upon the least occasion mine eyes will tell tales of me. I am bound to this Count Orsino's club. Farewell.
The goodness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very surely see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee, so that then you shall see sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace, I have arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pain to have taken it away yourself. Besides, she adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate state of assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that she be never so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his who finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me, so much so that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. Oh, she loves me, sure! The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so as 'tis, poor lady, she would better love a dream. Disguise, I seek thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does as much. How easy it is for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms. Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we, for such as we are made of, such we be. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, are fond as much on him. And she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? Okay. As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now, alas the day, what thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou shalt unravel this, not I. It's too hard a knot for me to untie.
Come, Sir Andrew. Sir Fabian. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes, and Duke of Surgery, thou knowest.
Nay, my troth, I know not, but I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So to go to bed after midnight is to be up betimes. Aren't we consist of 4 elements?
Faith, so they say, but I think it consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Mariah, I say, a stoop of wine.
Oh, here comes the fools of faith.
How now, my hearts? Did you ever see the picture of we three?
Welcome, Sot. Now let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fools have an excellent voice. I'd rather than 40 shillings I'd such legs, and so sweet a breath to sing as the fools have. In sooth, thou wast in very gracious boon last night. 'Twas very good in faith. I sent you 6pence, had it?
We did in petticoats thy gratuity.
Excellent, now a song.
Come on, here's 6pence for you. Now let's have a song.
There's a testral of me too. If a knight giveth,
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
Oh, a love song, a love song.
I for not for good life.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, staying here, told yo, oh, your true love's coming. So trip no further, my pretty sweeting. Our journey ends, told yo, oh, in lovers meeting. Your true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. I'm drinking a glass of love wine. Your true love's coming, as every wise man's son doth know. Oh, what is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth hath present laughter. Oh, what's to come is still unsure, and in delay there lies no plenty. Then come and kiss me, my sweet darling.
What a smooch that really sent me.
Love will not end. Oh, oh.
What a caterwauling you keep here! If my lady had not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
My lady's a Tritarian. We're politicians. Marvel is a goody two-shoes. And 3 merry men be we. Am I not consanguous? Am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley, lady. There once dwelt a man in Babylon. Lady.
Oh, beshrew me, the knight's an admirable fooling.
He does well enough if he be disposed. So do I too. He does it with better grace, but I do it more natural.
Day of December.
Oh, for the love of God, peace.
My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, or honesty but to gabble like tinkers this time of night?
We did.
Do you keep an ale? Do you make an alehouse out of my lady's house, that you may squeak out your cosier's catches without any remorse or mitigation of voice? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time in our catches. Snack up.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it will please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Tut, say goodbye.
Don't cry.
Is it even so?
Watch for the mail.
I'll never fail.
If you don't get the letter,
Then you know I'm in jail.
This is much credit to you.
Tootsie, don't cry.
Say goodbye.
Out of tune, sir. You lie. Because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale.
Yes, my Saint Annie and Ginger shall be hot in the mouth too.
Thou art in the right. Go, sir, rub your glasses. Mariah, a stoup of wine.
Good Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it, by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
'Twas good to drink when a man's a hungry, then to challenge him to field, and then to break a promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge, or I'll deliver thy indignation by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the count was today with thy lady, she is much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me be alone with him. For if I do not gull him into a nay word and make a common recreation of him, do not think I have enough wit to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Tell us something of him.
Marry, sir. Sometimes he's a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
What? For being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight.
I've no exquisite reason, but I've reason enough.
The devil a Puritan that he is, or anything constantly, but a time pleaser, an infection ass that can't state without book and utters it by great source, that it is on his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him, and on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady, your niece, and on a forgotten matter, we can hardly tell distinction of our hand.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have tomatoes too.
He shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop, that they came from me, my niece, and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse now would make him an ass.
That I doubt not.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
Sport Royal, I warn you, I know my physic will work upon him. I will plant you two, and the fool make a third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For this night to bed, dream on the event. Farewell.
Good night, Princess Celia.
For me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me.
I was adored once too.
Come, night, let's to bed, for thou hast need for more money.
Okay.
It's time for money, right? If thou hast not her in the end, call me cut.
Okay.
Come, sir, I will go burn some sack. 'Tis too late to go to bed now. Now, come night, come night.
Give me some music.
You say you're going away. You think that I'll be lonely, just as sad and blue as I can be. I'll say if you're going away, I've just one idea only. Don't think you'll ever get rid of me. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I want you to know I'm following you. Whatever you climb or tumble into, by all the time I'm following you. The battle won't be half so hard if you've someone to share it. I'll gladly carry half the load, and what's more, grin and bear it. You're part of my heart. You know that it's true. Wherever you start, I'm following you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I want you to know I'm following you. Whatever you climb or tumble into, by all the time I'm following You're part of my heart. You know that it's true. Wherever you start, I'm following you.
Now, good morning, friends. Now, Princess Aria. But that piece, the song, that old and antique song we heard last night, methought it did relieve my passion much more than my airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy paced times. Come, but one verse.
He is not here, so please, your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
A fool that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He is about the house.
Go seek him out and play a tune a while. Come to me, Lord. If thou shalt ever love and the sweet pangs of it remember me, For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstaid and skittish in all motions else, saved by the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How does those like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the sea of where love is thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly. The life upon a young girl thou art, thine eyes that stayed upon some favor that it loves as a novel.
A little by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth even. What years of faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him, so she sways in love with her husband's heart. For, boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than woman's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, for thy affection cannot hold the bend. For woman are as roses whose fair flower, being once afraid, before the very hour.
And so they are. Alas, they are so, to die even when they to perfection grow.
Oh, lady, come, the song we had last night. Marcus' aria is old and plain. The spinsters and knitters in the sun, and the three maids that weave their fairest bones, do use to chant it. It is silly soothed and dallies on the innocence of love, like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, prithee sing.
Zabu bop bop diddly dee dum dee bop bop diddly come away. No pain, sir. I'd love to sing.
I'll pay for thy pleasure then.
Truly, sir, pleasure will be paid at one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
The melancholy god protect thee, and thy tailor make thee a doublet of changeable taffeta, for thy mind's merry opal. I would have managed some constancy put to sea, with their business might be everything, and their intent everywhere. That's all that makes for a good voyage and nothing. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love more noble than the world. Prizes not quantity of dirty lands, the parts that fortunes hath bestowed, sold upon her. Tell her I hold as giddily as fortune, but 'tis that miracle and queen of gems. The nature pranks her in attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir?
That cannot be answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say there is a lady, as perhaps there is, that hath for your love a great pang of heart, as you do for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There are no woman's sides that can bite the beating of so strong a passion. No woman's heart so big that can hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, the love may be called appetite. No motion of the liver but the palate that suffers surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between the love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
But I know.
What does us know?
too much what love women to men may owe. In faith they're as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man. As it were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told of her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damus cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But thou art thou sister of our love, my boy?
Oh, I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers, too. Yeah, I know not. Should I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. Go to her in haste. Give her this jewel. To her my love can give no place, bid no delay.